Dr. Slayman?
Hello.
It's Jamie McGraw. Work study sent me.
Oh, my student assistant. Right. I'm right up here on the left. Come on in. What are you, biology, chem?
No, English lit.
You're not a science major?
No.
No offense,
Jamie.
Jamie, right? But I'm doing scientific research here, and I kind of need an assistant who understands what I do.
Well, this wasn't my first choice either, and no science majors wanted this job.
What? None?
No.
Well, tell me you at least read science fiction.
Dr. Slayman's office, lab. Jamie. Oh, nice to meet you too, Mrs. Slayman. Hold on. Here.
Hi. No, I didn't forget. 6:30 at the latest, right? Okay. Me too. Bye-bye. Could you hand me that splicer over there, please? No. To the left. Left. Right there. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks anyway.
You know what? I don't really need a science major. I just need someone to handle my calls, do the paperwork, whatever it takes so I can concentrate on my patients and her too.
Her too?
Yeah, it's a growth gene I'm using to try and create a drug to treat breast cancer.
Oh, like chemo?
No. It's nothing like chemo. See, chemotherapy works on the principle of killing cancer cells and almost the patient with poison and just hoping the new cells grow back cancer-free. That doesn't make sense to me. What I'm trying to do is something that's never been done before. Take a sort of super protein from the body and target the bad cells and turn them off like a light switch. It won't cure the cancer, but it'll shut it off, which is almost as good.
That sounds really...
Crazy, right, I know. Everyone says that, but it's not. If we can learn how to shut the bad cells off, that will lead us to a cure. And just so you know, I'm not going to remember your birthday or National Assistance Day, not because I don't try or because I don't want to. Hold this, please. I just won't. And I'm going to constantly be after you to stay late and come early even if I can't pay you on time.
You are trying to talk me into this job, right?
Yes, but I want to be clear. 200,000 women a year are diagnosed with breast cancer. Getting HER2 to work could save a lot of those lives.
200,000 a year?
Oh.
Rams is here.
Morning, Samuel.
You're going to sleep in my room.
Oh, well, it's a very small bed for two people.
I'm going to sleep with my mom.
Hi, Mom. Thank you so much for coming.
Of course, dear. Although why Charlie chose to go on the road this particular week, why you wouldn't come stay with me at my house remains a mystery. You do still have a room there, you know.
I want to be home. So does Sam. Could we not go over this again?
No, I was merely pointing out it would be less stressful for all of us, you especially, to be in a house that has adequate space and amenities, like air conditioning. This will be fine. I'll just put my things away. Okay. And you, young man, should do the same with that bicycle of yours.
Why does she have to be here?
Because she's my mother and your grandmother, and next to you and Daddy, she's all I've got.
Oh, Kate, I love that you put that up there.
It's official.
Oh,
Your own shop on Melrose Avenue.
I can't believe it. I'm a real designer.
You've been a designer. The only difference is that now you're a designer with overhead.
Oh, chartreuse. What was I thinking? Kate, if nobody buys anything...
That's not gonna happen. So get over here and make a toast. We got to commemorate the day.
Oh, Miss Upbeat. Champagne.
A good year, too.
What are we gonna toast to? Let's see. I got it. To good friends. Hard work. And to kicking some retail ass.
Amen, sister.
It's official, you make the best cup of coffee in the world.
Yeah, you say that every day.
I mean it every day.
You decided about summer school?
Ah, someone else can teach it. I'm gonna spend the summer sleeping in and getting fat. And Cleaning out the sunroom for my studio.
Finally, with your talent, you should be making art instead of teaching it. Mwah.
Lily, what are you doing here?
I need an excuse to say hello. This is your lab, this little room?
I know the janitor's closet's bigger, but the chances of him curing cancer are slim to none. So, I got him there. Lily Tartikoff, old friend, Jamie McGraw, new assistant.
Hi.
Hello.
How's Brandon? Is he okay?
The star, who shall remain nameless, is giving him indigestion, and the Dodgers are in a slump, but other than that, he's fine. How's Donna? I owe her a call.
She's good. When you call her, say hi for me.
Oh, poor Donna. At least I can tell my husband he has to come home. It's not like he's curing cancer. Here, don't say I never gave you anything. That is every episode of Hill Street Blues, which you always miss because you're always here.
You've got to be kidding me.
Being married to the president of NBC Entertainment has its perks.
You didn't have to do this. Thank you so much.
You saved my husband's life, thank you.
I'm sorry, but I promised Dawn I would get him out on time, and we still have our rounds.
Good for you. Keep on him. And you? Lives need to be saved. Get back to work. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lily. Thank you.
All right, you heard her. Let's get back to work.
I'm sorry. I was trying not to wake you.
Oh, that was thoughtful. But I couldn't sleep after you promised to be home 5 hours ago and never showed up.
The specimen refrigerator broke, and
I am
didn't
so not done.
Sorry.
An hour-long recital. I reminded you today, yesterday. I even put Jamie on the case. I did everything but drive you there myself.
I had to do the transfer myself.
Your
but
daughter was expecting
there was no one I could call. It's my work. If anything happened, I'd have to
Start all over.
again.
I know. I knew when I married you what I was in for. But they just want their daddy there. Not every time, but sometimes.
I'll make it up to her on Sunday.
That would be good. Okay. I'm officially over it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because you know I'm gonna kiss you now. You smell good.
You. Wow, not so good.
So, how was she?
Honestly, she was the best sunflower I think I've ever seen.
Well, you know why? She gets that from you. You weren't really waiting up for me, were you?
No, I fell asleep reading. And no offense, but I really want to get back.
Then you won't mind if I go for a run, because I'm not gonna have time in the morning.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So not happening.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I didn't want to run anyway.
You've done that 1,000 times.
Well, that's what science is.
But what exactly are you doing?
I showed you the plan.
No, you didn't.
That's the plan. Step 1 is discovery. That's a 1 in a million shot linking the HER2 protein with cell growth in breast tissue. I did that right here in this lab. Step 2 is to create a drug from HER2. That's where we are right now. I'm doing some of that work right here, and they're doing the rest up at Genentech.
And that's a drug company.
Right. It's a biotech company up in the Bay Area.
And biotech is
Looking for medicines based on molecular biology. Step 3 is the mouse protein experiment. I'll explain more about that when we get a little bit closer. Steps 4, 5, and 6 are the FDA clinical drug trials. to see if the drug works and how well it works, which would lead us to step 7, the Holy Grail. Our drug is approved. Hey, Blake. Blake. You're not going to believe this new data.
I was trying to catch you before you got on your plane. I got some bad news.
Okay, how much are they cutting our budget this time?
I'm sorry, Denny. The board's decided not to continue with her, too.
You did not just say...
They think cancer research just carries too much risk.
What? They're just deciding that now? We spent 6 years on this.
Yeah, and they've been dragging their feet every step of the way.
Well, we're getting close. You know we are. The board knows it, too.
Try to see their perspective. Continuing will cost millions of dollars, and the drug might not work.
But it might. Take a look at the new data.
I'm a believer based on the old data. It's a hard pill, Denny, but you gotta swallow.
We can't stop. Not until we know what we have.
Dinner's ready.
I need to finish.
What's going on? You haven't said 2 words all day.
Genentech is dropping her, too.
So you'll take it to another drug company?
I can't. Genentech owns the rights.
But you developed the drug.
It doesn't matter, okay? I did it using one of their genes, so it belongs to them.
Honey, you have been in this position before, and you always work it out.
Really not in the mood to be cheered up right now, okay?
I don't care. I don't. It's Sunday, the one day of the week that's ours. And on Sunday, I don't care about cancer, HER2, or Genentech. Just our family. That was our deal from day one. So, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Put a smile on that cute face and come in for dinner.
You're just in time for the 10 o'clock tune-up special.
Well, if I were staying, I'd take you up on it.
You should stay. It's his first birthday.
We can have another cake at dinner tomorrow. A yard full of screaming children is not my cup of tea.
Come on. It'll be fun. I hardly get a chance to see you.
Really? And that's something you want?
Just as much as you do. If she's sleeping, just let her.
Sleeping? This hour?
She's tired. Taking care of 2 boys is a lot of work, you know.
You mean 3?
Your film looks fine. Lie down, please. Lift your left arm. Have you noticed any lumps or anything unusual since your last visit?
No.
Right arm? Are you doing your weekly self-exams?
Like clockwork.
Good. You're fine. See you in 6 months.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, to you too.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been paging you and paging you. You need to jump on a plane. Blake called, and he said it's urgent.
Good urgent, bad urgent?
He wouldn't say, but it's gotta be good.
You're right. I've got the smallest budget at UCLA, the smallest lab, and no Genentech money. How could it be worse?
It's gonna be good. You're due. See you soon.
I don't believe it. How in the world did you get the board to change its mind?
It was simple. Just committed career suicide.
You committed what?
I can devote 20% of my time to any project I want. I chose her, too. It did not go over very well, believe me. And if we screw this up, I'm pretty sure I'll be free to leave.
We won't screw it up.
God help me for believing in you and this. I'd sleep a lot better at night if I didn't. But listen, you're gonna have to take that lead foot of yours off the gas. We're gonna have a lot less lab time and money.
Got it.
I'm serious. However slow it's going now, ratchet that down by half.
You know what? It really doesn't matter. I mean, we're still in the game, right? Which is more than we could say 2 days ago. Realistically, though, how soon till we get a bigger budget?
Get out. Get out. Put the globe back and get out.
So, did you decide on the teaching job?
I'm too busy around here. The paycheck would have been nice, though.
Oh, come on, you're a doctor's wife.
Ah, a university doctor. He gets a teacher's paycheck. I'm not complaining. It's just we're gonna have to win the lottery when it comes time for college.
Well, if you do win and you need a bad influence, I know just the stores.
Maybe one's free. I'd give the rest to Denny for his research.
No, let Genentech pay for that.
I can't count on them. They're constantly threatening to cut his funding.
But he's trying to cure cancer. Who wouldn't support that?
Well, if they get behind the drug and it fails, it could bankrupt the whole company. They're terrified.
Well, he never said anything to me.
Oh, you know, Denny. He could break his arm and you wouldn't know it. Yeah, he's really suffering. Don't say anything.
I won't. I've made a decision. I'm going to raise money for your research.
You're going to what?
Last night I was sitting in my Beverly Hills home with my wonderful husband and my beautiful daughter, and I was suddenly overwhelmed with how much I've been given. I need to start giving back. I'm going to do it through you.
Very, very generous of you, Lily, but I can't let you do that.
You need the money. What, you're going to cure cancer in here?
Lily, the fact that you would even think about doing something like that for me means more than I can say. But I can't let you do that. We're friends.
Are you kidding me? You spent, I don't know, how many days and nights away from Donna and the kids with Brandon's chemo, and helping me get through it. You saved him. That makes us more than friends, Denny. We're family.
Yes, which is why I can't take your money.
It's not going to be my money. I'm going to raise it.
No.
No? Look, Mr. I don't care if I work in the smallest lab in the universe. I'm offering you money for your research. Now, if you don't want it, I'll go find some other deserving doctor who does.
Great. Now, can we be done with this conversation?
You absolutely stink at accepting gifts. Get over it. You're this close to losing her too because some executives are running scared. Well, screw them. The cavalry is here, and you are going to have your own money. It's a promise. Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Wow, Brandon knows everyone.
Yes, and if he doesn't, they know him. But don't worry, he'll be here before the appetizers.
Is that an actor?
No. Better, that's Ron Perlman.
Who?
He's one of the richest men in America. He owns Revlon. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hopefully 5. Ron Perlman,
Yes?
we haven't officially met. I'm Lily Tartikoff.
So you're Lily. Is Brandon with you?
Almost. He's making his way to the table. I thought I would take a minute to say hello.
Well, I'm glad you did. These are my friends Peter and Bindi Hahn. Lily is on our products advisory board, and for the past 2 years has been sending me suggestions for our ad campaign.
I used to be on that board, but I don't recall anyone ever sending in a suggestion.
No one did. Until Lily.
Ask for my opinion, you're going to get it. I don't want to take your time. I wanted to ask a favor.
Of course.
Do you see the man at that table there? That's Dr. Dennis Slayman. He is on the verge of discovering something very important. It's a new kind of drug for breast cancer, and he needs money.
I'm sure he does. but this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it.
All I want is a chance to tell you about his work.
Call my office. We'll discuss it over lunch.
HER2 is a growth gene that controls the
Growth of cells. Give me that. Give it to me. You don't need that.
Have you been here the last 2 hours? I'm not a memorizer.
Well, I don't want you to memorize it. I want you to understand the concept. Lily, just be conversational.
No one is more conversational than I am, but this is the Revlon Foundation Board. I get one shot to get you more money. I have to know what I'm saying.
What you're saying is very simple. HER2 is a gene that controls the growth of cells in the breast tissue of 1/3 of all women. And when those women get breast cancer, it's a very aggressive form. And there's no treatment available, not even chemo. So most of them will die. If my drug is successful, it's going to offer hope to those women for the first time, saving 40,000 lives a year. That's enough to fill the Rose Bowl every other year.
Maybe if we gave you some lipstick and a wig.
Lily, you'll be fine. Just tell them that I'm at a make it or break it point. If I had more money, I could do the work more quickly. And if the drug works, and I think it will, we can get it approved and on the market 5 to 6 years faster. 6 years times 40,000 is 250,000 lives potentially saved by Revlon. Okay?
Okay. Once more, from the top.
Andy, just the man I wanted to see.
Danny, you know, I am a believer in her too and one of your biggest supporters, but the answer is no.
I haven't asked you anything yet.
Have you ever asked me for anything besides more money?
Last week I asked you about your dog.
Yeah, right before you hit me up for more equipment.
Which I still need, by the way.
And which you're not going to get.
That's not your call, Reinhardt.
No, but I was in the meeting and half the board members agree with me. An antibody approach to cancer is never going to work, which makes HER2 a terrific waste of time and money.
So half of them agree with me. Wow, you see, I thought it was way less than that. Thanks for the encouragement, Carl.
We're late. I promise next time we'll talk, okay?
I'll be back on Thursday. You're gonna be glad you kept this going. You'll see. You'll see.
Matt spilled a cereal on Daddy. I did not.
How many times have I told you not to play at the table?
100. Nuh-uh.
Could we please not fight?
That was Lily. She just finished the meeting at Revlon. She did it.
You mean Ron Perlman said yes?
Yeah.
Honey, that's great. Oh my, how much is he gonna give you? 50,000? 100?
No, 2.4 million. It's the biggest amount ever given to a researcher without restriction.
Oh my God! Wait, you sure? They're just giving it to you. There are no strings attached.
Lily has to throw a fundraiser every year to make more.
More money?
More money.
Nicole, sweetheart, it's me, Mom.
Where's Charlie?
He's downstairs taking care of the paperwork.
Biopsy was malignant.
I know, sweetheart, but you're gonna be fine.
Mom.
You just sleep now, sweetheart. And when you wake up, we'll get good news. Don't worry. I'll be right here waiting for you. Charlie, too.
Lie down, please. Lift your left arm.
Hello to you, too.
Sit up, please. The film shows a fast-growing mass in your left breast. From the looks of it, it's cancer.
But I was just here 6 months ago.
As I said, it's fast-growing. How old was your mother when she was diagnosed?
30.
And you were?
30.
I'm referring you to an oncologist, Dr. Banks.
Well, if it is cancer, what are my options?
Mastectomy, radiation, chemotherapy, whatever Dr. Banks prescribes.
But that's what they gave my mom 15 years ago, and she died.
They don't work for everyone. But they're still the standard of care.
There's gotta be something else.
Not yet. Good luck.
Honey, come in here.
What's up, baby?
I found a lump in my breast.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's cancer.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
This is surreal.
I passed surreal a long time ago.
Good to see you both.
Thank you for this.
Tonight is just the beginning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can you believe it? Everybody came. I have been sick to my stomach for 5 months, worrying that they wouldn't.
Oh.
You look beautiful. You both look like movie stars.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got to work the room. I will see you at the table.
Great.
Okay. Oh, and tonight is making us 400,000 more, so that ought to keep you in test tubes a bit longer and get you a bigger lab.
Wow.
I'll see you. Hi.
I just gotta say, I'm really stoked to be working here.
That's great.
When does the HER2 trial start?
After we do the mouse protein test, which we're waiting for Genentech to approve.
Mouse protein?
HER2 is a protein, and they grow it in mice because it's illegal to grow in humans. And mouse protein is the most like human tissue, so it adds another step because they have to test to make sure it's safe.
What if Genentech says you can't test it?
They won't. I'll be back at 2.
Don't mind him. We've just been waiting to hear for 6 months, and if they say no, then it's over. Could you go next door and get the boys, please?
I was hoping we could have a cup of tea. Maybe in the backyard. It's such a beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold.
Okay, that would be nice.
Excellent, excellent. You sit down, I'll get it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. How hard is it to make a pot of tea?
That you're gonna lose someone again.
I'm not losing you.
I think it would be easier for everyone if we just accepted and enjoy the time we have left.
Oh, yes, by all means. Let's take the easy way out. It's just your life we're talking about. Since when did I raise a quitter?
I have stage 4 cancer, Mom.
We haven't run out of doctors yet.
No, we haven't. Just tell me we're beyond the case, right?
Oh, we're well into the M's.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go change in that.
Cream or lemon?
I think it's cream today.
chemo. I hate chemo.
Your mom's online too.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I've been behind you and Denny for a long time, so I'm going to ask you flat out. Are we ready to take HER2 to the next step?
100%.
Okay. I'm approving the mouse protein study. Call Slayman and give him a go-ahead. Tell him he needs to hurry.
Oh, he'll be ready, Andy, believe me. Hey, you okay?
My mother was just diagnosed with breast cancer.
I'm sorry.
Did you get Ricky to sleep?
Listen to this. UCLA is looking for volunteers with advanced cancer to test an experimental drug. It says to call a Dr. Slayman. There's no harm in calling.
You do qualify for this study. And I know your time is very, very precious, so I want to thank you for giving a week of it to me.
I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I'm hoping for a miracle.
Well, hope is a good thing. I do it all the time. I want you to remember that this is only a test to see if the drug that was grown in mice can be tolerated by people. Now, that means I can only give you one dose. But if it works like I think it will, it might give you a little bit more time. And we're talking about the time you have left. So I want you to take a day or two and think about it. And whatever you decide is the right decision, okay?
I don't need to think about it.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a historic day. We're here to do something that has never been done before, to inject a drug that was grown in mouse protein into people to see if it's safe. I have every faith that it will not harm you in any way. And hopefully, if the drug works like I think it will, it'll give you more time. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Congratulations. You just made history. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've got a reaction. Nicole Wilson.
Miss Mouse ears.
You just finished the mouse protein test 4 months ago. In corporate time, that's like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's just long enough for them to forget about us. We have to start the phase 1 trial. They have to say yes.
Truth, I think most of them wish they'd never heard of you or her, too.
Yeah? Tell me something I don't know. Hello.
Denny, nice to see you. When necessary, we have everything we need to make our decision.
I just want to remind you of a couple of things first. HER2 is the most promising drug this company has ever seen. I stood right here and I did something that has never been done before. I shrank a cancer tumor with 6 drops of our drug. No poison, no chemo, just the antibody.
Well, it's a big leap from shrinking a tumor in a dish to curing cancer, Doctor.
This isn't a cure. It's a treatment to shrink cancer tumors and make them inactive, which is better than chemo and radiation because it has no side effects.
I wish we could know without an official study that the drug will work, but if we test it and have a bad result, it'll be the interferon disaster all over again. It's the only cancer drug we ever developed, and it almost ruined us.
You developed that based on no hard evidence. I have shown you real data that HER2 can work.
We can't base our decision just on the science. We have a responsibility to the company.
And spending millions on HER2 means we aren't spending it on more promising drugs.
When you put all the pieces together, the potential downside is just too severe.
Well, clearly, you don't have anyone with cancer in your life. How lucky for you. Well, I do. I speak to cancer patients and their families every day, and I hope for their sake that one day there's a better treatment out there than the current slash and burn that exists at the moment. When I was a kid, I watched a doctor save my father's life. And I knew in that moment that I wanted to do what he did, because when you save someone's life, you're not just saving them, you're saving everyone around them. And now when I look into a woman's eyes and tell her that her cancer is terminal, and she tells me what other treatments are available, and I tell her we don't have any, I know that we do.
But you don't know HER2 will work.
I do know. I know. Don't throw this chance away. Maybe you've been sitting behind a desk for too long. Maybe I've been on the front lines longer than I should have, but for God's sake, don't forget who we are. We're not businessmen. We're doctors. Approve the phase 1 trial.
You guys are fast.
Oh, we could still use some help.
I was working on my masterpiece. Ooh. You look beautiful.
Not too bad for someone who wasn't supposed to make it till Christmas, huh?
Right in the middle. Ooh, like that. That's us. Oh. Oh.
What are you doing?
Loving you.
Mom, I've got soccer.
Mother's prerogative.
Ellie?
Hi. Do I know you?
I'm Josh.
Thank you. Oh, I'm meeting a friend.
Yeah, me. Kate set us up.
Gosh. Look, I'm sorry I don't date.
Oh, you do eat.
Look, Josh,
We're here, so why not? We'll eat fast. We don't even have to talk.
The cancer is back. I'm scheduling another round of chemotherapy.
No. No more chemo. We've decided. It's a quality of life issue.
I understand. I'm very sorry. There is an outside chance. A colleague is going to be testing an experimental drug. I'd like to send your slides.
But whatever.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. I got some news. The board voted yes.
We're moving to phase 1.
Yeah, but there's trouble. They put Reinhardt in charge.
Reinhardt? Why? He doesn't even believe in HER2. But you know what? A go's a go, so...
Let me finish, Denny. He's bringing in these so-called thought leaders to head the study. He's not including you.
But it's my study.
It's Genentech study, and they put Reinhardt in charge. I'm sorry. I went to bat for you, but it's his call.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second. You have to change his mind.
They want superstars. Breast cancer specialists who run these big clinical tests before you have
Come
it.
on, you need me. This isn't just me protecting my turf here. This is me protecting everything we've worked for.
There are 3 arms to the study: San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles. I'll go back to him, see if I can get him to give you LA.
I've already set up a network of doctors who are going to refer their patients to me, so tell him that.
You keep screening for participants. I'll see what I can do.
Hello?
Barbara Bradfield?
Yes.
Yes, this is Dr. Slayman at UCLA. I'd like to talk to you about joining the HER2 trial.
What's HER2?
It's an experimental drug. Dr. Brown sent me your slides.
Right. Thanks, but we're leaving in the morning for Mexico. I'm trying a food cure.
All due respect.
I'm not expecting a cure, just some quality time with my family.
Miss Bradfield, if you just delay your trip for a day, I think I could...
Does this trial involve chemo?
Some, yes.
I'm not interested. I refuse to die bald and throwing up. Good luck with your study.
Good luck to you, too. Slayman.
You're back in. LA is yours.
Reinhardt signed off?
Yeah. Now go home and get some rest. You're gonna need it.
Yes! Yes!
Once again, Blake saves the day.
Oh, God. I owe him big time. How was your day?
Did you find anyone?
One woman. Best candidate I've ever seen. She's not interested, though. Going to Mexico for a food cure. There's a misnomer for you.
Did you talk to her?
As much as I could. She's looking at the end of her life, so how she spends that time is her call. But you know, I can't get over the feeling I might be able to help her. And selfishly, it's bad for the study because I get 15 women, and I need to make them all count, so I don't know. Hey. It's not always going to be like this, these crazy hours.
Yes, it will. But that's okay. We just miss you.
Hello?
Hello, Barbara. This is Dr. Slayman. I'm sorry to be calling this early. Barbara, don't go to Mexico. It's a death sentence. I think I can save your life.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While combing my hair now, and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, I'll love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for you. I run for the bus, dear. While riding, I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work, I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, I'll love you together, together. That's how it must be.
They're all here.
All 15.
All 15. So, as we say in show business, break a leg.
I'll see you out there.
Oh, no, I have another ball to plan. You can take this from here.
Hey, Lily. I just wanted to say, you know, without you, this would, thank you. I really mean it. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the Phase 1 kickoff party. I'm very happy to see all of you.
Not as happy as we are to see you.
So, the drug you'll be taking finally has a name, Herceptin, which is a combination of her from HER2 and septin from intercept, which is what the drug is designed to do, to intercept growth signals from reaching the cancer cells so they don't grow. It's pretty simple when you think about it. Now, for the next 3 months, we'll be meeting here every Tuesday at 9 o'clock for the infusion and a checkup to monitor your progress. First 2 weeks, you'll be receiving cisplatin, traditional chemotherapy drug. Every third week, you'll get the Herceptin. Now, since cisplatin is a chemotherapy, you'll have the traditional side effects like fatigue and nausea. But on the weeks you receive the Herceptin, you'll feel great. No side effects. Finally, I want to thank all of you so much for coming here. I appreciate your hope and your belief and your sacrifice.
Thank you.
I don't take that lightly. Okay, any questions before we begin?
Oh, yeah, I do. Just one. I hope everybody here is hungry. I know the baker was gay, so he hasn't seen boobs in a while. My nipples aren't black like that. But they're not.
I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I'll love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only be heartbreak for me.
Dr. Slayman,
I'm late for a consult. You'll have to call my office.
please, I drove 3 hours to see you.
You'll have to make an appointment. I'm sorry.
My daughter participated in the mouse protein experiment. Nicole Wilson?
Oh, Nicole, right. Miss Mouse here. She was the very first one.
Exactly. Well, her doctor told us you're testing your new drug.
Right.
I'd like you to include her.
Believe me, I would if I could, but she just doesn't meet the criteria.
Oh, the nonsense. She's the perfect candidate. One shot kept her alive for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss
Aldridge.
Miss Aldridge. Right, but the eligibility requirements are very strict.
Well, then don't put her in it. Just give her the drug.
The FDA accounts for every dose. I'm very sorry.
My daughter is dying. You have the power to save her.
I don't. I'm sorry, Mrs. Aldridge. I do understand what you're going through.
Have you lost a child, Dr. Slayman? Then don't presume to know what I'm going through. I promised my husband as he lay dying that I would take care of our little girl. For 24 years, I have kept that promise, and you will not stand in my way of keeping it now.
I can't help you.
Then get your superior out here immediately.
There is no superior. It's my study, and I don't have a choice. If I break the rules, they're going to shut it down.
She's only 28. She has 2 little boys. She's all I've got. Dr. Slayman, please don't take her from me. Please help me. I can't lose her too.
Dr. Slayman, we need you right now, sir.
I'm very sorry.
Hi, Daddy.
Will you show me that picture that you drew for me? I just really want to see it.
Okay, Daddy.
You know, Barbara, maybe this week will be better. Maybe the chemo won't make you so sick.
Well, that would be nice, but I don't think it's in the cards.
Hey, you never know.
If I could just get home, I wouldn't care.
Really? You don't like puking your guts out into your purse at the mall?
Must she be so graphic?
Well, I'm just being real. I mean, that's really what it is, right? I mean, nothing's more real than this. This and puking. And it really does just cut through all the crap.
Yeah, well, next week will be better. We get the Herceptin. No side effects, right?
No, I am so ready. Do you hear that, Cancer? You're going down.
You make this all worthwhile.
Sorry.
Hold on a sec.
What? Well, what are you doing?
It's been months. I want to see you.
You want to see a scar? You're a freak.
I love every inch of you, including the breast that isn't there.
Sex with me in the dark, or sex by yourself with the light on. Your choice.
How about a flashlight? Ouch. Come here.
Does that hurt?
No. I just, I don't like looking at it.
Just remind you that you're sick.
I don't need a stinking tumor to remind me that I'm sick.
Let's think good thoughts today, Tish. Positive energy creates healing.
Wow. Is that what I've been doing wrong my whole life? Tina, do you have an herb for that? Or some aromatherapy?
No, but we could do some guided meditation.
That's just too complicated for me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so after 2 weeks of chemo, who's ready for their first dose of Herceptin? Okay. All right, let's start with you, Sally.
Sally.
How's that cough?
It's almost gone.
That's good.
It's yellow.
All right.
I'm gonna get more than you.
Hey, Dr. Slayman. It's Fran Visco, president of the National Breast Cancer Coalition.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. You gave me a grant. You were one of the very few. Hey, do you mind walking? I have a patient.
Oh, not at all. Wow, you have a good memory. That was over 8 years ago. You know, I've been getting a lot of calls, and I know you can't really speak about it, but how's phase 1 going?
A lot of calls?
Yeah. The breast cancer community is very tight-knit, and so they talk.
Off the record, it's going well.
So there will be a phase 2.
Off the record? Yes.
Oh, good. Before you start planning phase 3, call me. You're gonna need a perspective that those scientists who haven't been through that cancer mill don't have themselves.
Thank you, Fran. I will call you.
So, I bought this to boost our immune systems. You mix it once a day in hot water, and you drink it down, just like tea.
What is it?
Dried seahorses. Sally's late again.
Get the cancer. This will kill me right here.
You know I'm always joking with you, but I swear to God, your tumor has shrunk.
It has, hasn't it?
It
is,
Let
right?
me see, let me see.
Look.
It shrunk.
Now, Tina, I know you didn't have time to leave the hospital and go find some seahorses. What is this? I mean, that came out of the back of a dog. Well, it did.
Sally passed away this morning. Not from the drug, but as a result of her advanced cancer. Carol will be in to get you started. I'm all right.
It wasn't your fault.
Her death? No. What happens next, though, that's all me.
What's all you?
I put them all in one room so they wouldn't feel alone. Now they'll know when one of them dies. Great planning.
You couldn't have known.
But I should have. Every single one of them has stage 4 cancer. Some of them are lucky to be alive. I chose the room, the chairs, the program. I just spent so much time trying to get it right.
You didn't know. Next time you will.
Tell that to the women who are looking at the empty chair.
Hey! Turn down the music. What are you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood. Thought I'd fall by, see if you want to go to Vegas this weekend. And while we're there, get married. Ellie.
Josh, I told you, marriage is about happily ever after, and I don't know that that applies to me.
The cancer's gone.
Not the cancer, my cancer. And yes, it's gone, but it can come back.
If it does, we'll deal with it.
I love you, baby, but I can't marry you.
Do you really mean that?
But it doesn't change anything.
For you. Me, I want a future. No matter how long that might be.
I know it's bad news, or you would have told me on the phone.
Well, actually, the news is good. Your response to the Herceptin is more successful than I ever thought possible. It not only stopped your tumor from growing, Barbara, it made it disappear.
My tumor's gone?
Your tumor's gone. Now, you still have cancer, but this is an exceptional result. Amazing, even.
I was expecting the worst.
Well, it's nice to get some good news for a change.
Yeah.
Now, here's where we are. We're almost done with phase 1, and I'm inviting you to continue treatment in phase 2.
Whatever you say, I'm there.
Good. Now, you're gonna have to sit tight for about 6 weeks until we begin.
But I'll still be getting my Herceptin.
No. I can't give it outside of the study. That's FDA rules. We have to apply to begin phase 2. Don't worry now, it's just a formality.
What if my tumor comes back?
If it does, I don't think it's going to grow fast enough to be a danger. And once you start the Herceptin again, it'll shrink. It'll be fine. I have to ask you not to tell the others. Not all of them are going to be continuing to phase 2.
Who's not coming?
I need to tell them first.
Yeah, of course.
Fresh from my garden. Echinacea for colds. Works like a charm.
Thank you.
I know I'm here for my official results, but I already know. Dr. Slayman, I feel so much stronger.
You are doing better.
But?
I'm sorry, Tina. You won't be moving on to phase 2.
Not moving on. But you said last week I was improving.
And you are. But for the study, for its ultimate success, I've been given a set of standards by the FDA. I need to narrow the group down to the ones who are having the most clear and measurable response.
That's me. So I've gained weight and I'm not in pain at all anymore. You can see that.
I know that. But the goal, and we talked about this, has been to get Herceptin approved. Now, in my heart, I want you to continue, Tina, but in science, it comes down to the numbers. And for the next phase, and I'm sorry, but your numbers, they're not high enough.
Please. Please, Dr. Slayman. I have 3 children. And a husband. Look, we'll pay whatever it costs. And nobody has to know.
I wish I could do that. I can't.
I've never begged for anything in my life. But I'm begging you, Doctor, for my life.
I'm sorry. For you. For your family, I'm sorry.
How many lucky ones?
5.
But I am happy for them. Thank you, Doctor.
How could you do that?
It's part of my job.
You just sent her home to die.
That's how it works.
That's not fair.
No, it's not.
That's not right.
It's not a question of right or wrong.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
But we will.
We have to stop meeting like this.
Fran, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was speaking to a group of nurses. And you? Oh, yeah, that's right. You work here. Hey, you were supposed to call me about phase 3.
And I will, as soon as I hear that we're moving on. We just finished phase 2.
6 months ago. Told you. I'm watching. I'm listening.
Trust me, when I get the go-ahead, I will call you.
I don't want to be notified. I want to be involved.
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Call. Do I have a deal?
We have a deal.
Call.
I will.
Okay.
I called you 5 times. When were you gonna call me back?
When I had an answer, you just called me yesterday.
Yeah. And last week, and the week before that, and the month before that, and 5 months before that. When are we gonna start phase 3?
When Reinhardt is done designing it and when the board decides to pay for it, which at this point is not a short thing.
That is ridiculous. Herceptin works. We proved it in phase 1 and phase 2. Why do I sound like a broken record here?
Yes, Denny, 1 and 2 were successful, but we still have not proven anything. That is what phase 3 is for. Acceptable clinical proof.
That's my point!
Don't yell at me!
Then get the board off its overly cautious ass and get us the go-ahead.
You know what? Don't lecture me either.
I'm not lecturing you, Blake, for crying out loud. How many times do we have to go through this? I have...
Barbara and Dean are waiting.
Sorry I'm late.
I feel good. Please don't tell me I'm not.
You're cancer-free.
What?
There's not one sign of cancer in your body. None.
How?
Part of it's the Herceptin, the rest, I don't know.
But the cancer's still there. It
Barbara?
only takes 1 cell.
You're cancer-free. I read the results myself, and I made them retest.
Cancer-free.
Cancer-free. Free of cancer! Cancer-free! Oh, all I wanted to hear were those words, and I never thought I would. And now, I don't know what to do. What do I do?
Well, to be honest, all of the other women responded like I thought they would. They improved, but your cancer is gone completely. So, as for what I would do, just be grateful. And by the way, you don't have to come here anymore. Except to say hello.
Do you think she misses us?
I know she does. Just like we miss her.
Can I put it on the tree?
I was just going to ask.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. After 4 years of remission, your cancer is back. The cancer has spread to your lymph nodes and your liver. You'll need to get your affairs in order.
People actually say that. Get your affairs in order. How long do I have?
4 months, maybe 5.
How about chemo?
You've run that course, I'm sorry.
You mean to tell me in this world-class research hospital That's my only option. How can that be?
Well, there is one possibility. It's a phase 3 trial. And if approved, it'll start soon, but you have to be HER2 positive.
Am I?
I don't know. But we'll find out.
Carl,
My afternoon's all booked.
I'll make it fast. I just have a few ideas about the trial design.
You've never designed a drug trial before.
No, but I know more about Herceptin than anyone.
Yeah, thank you. I've got this under control.
Come on, Carl. Please, just hear me out.
To be honest, Denny, I don't want or need your input.
Look, I am the one who's been in the trenches trying to find the women that you need to enroll in your mess of a trial, but I can't because your requirements are too strict.
In your opinion.
It's not just me. Ask your thought leaders. You are running phase 3 into the ground.
We're done here.
Okay. If we could just simplify the...
I said we're done!
When is the last time you told a patient she was going to die? Monica Stein, Cindy Lopez, Jane Hart, Sarah, Joan, Linda. Those are just the women that I had to tell this week. All of them are HER2 positive, and all of them were excluded from the trial because they've all had one too many courses of chemo. Well, it shouldn't make a difference. They should be eligible.
Is there room in there for 2?
As long as you don't flip me over like last time.
Oh, ye of little faith. There. See? I'm not a total klutz.
It's over. The trial's gonna fail.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Reinhardt's design will see to that. 12 years. 12 years I've been fighting it for what? Drug company that just wishes I'd go away. Promises I can't keep to patients who are counting on me. All the time I missed with you and the kids. All for nothing.
You're my long-distance runner. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go to sleep. And you're gonna wake up. And you're gonna fight your fight until you win. That's who you are.
Hello.
It took a year and a half, but we're back on track. Reinhardt has been transferred.
Wait, who's taking his place?
I don't know, but get this. Whoever it is has marching orders to save the study. Can you believe it? I'll call you later.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling to see if I've been approved for the study. My name is Ellie Jackson. No, I'll wait. What do you mean no one's looked at my paperwork? You've had it for 2 months. Yes, I know it's July, but I'm not on vacation. I have to be approved before the study starts so that I can start on the first day. Because I don't have that many days left. Thank you.
Okay, I'll cut to the chase. We're trying to save the phase 3 trial, and we don't have enough participants, and we're hoping you can help.
Oh. So, let's see. I could write a cover letter and send out the information packets to the 3,000 names on my Rolodex, in exchange for which you'll give me and another breast cancer advocate a say in the trial design.
Yes.
And compassionate access to the drug for the women who do not qualify for the trial.
We'd like to do that, but...
No buts. There are women out there with no other medical option, except for an experimental drug, which does seem to work, but they can't have access to it. And the FDA allows compassionate access in phase 3 studies.
Even so, there's a very limited amount of the drug available.
Make some more.
The tumor cells are blanketed by the Herceptin.
You would come up with kind of your top 3 priorities. That would help me out. I don't have one good slide here. I can't believe that.
Goes like this flat will give you nausea.
We gotta get more of these out. 16.
Hi. I'm here for the phase 3 trial. It took me all summer long, but I just got approved.
Ellie Jackson, welcome. We're happy to have you, except you're early.
I can just, go get a cup of coffee.
No, I didn't mean today. We don't start until next week.
That'll be too late.
It's just a week. The trial was just approved. We aren't ready yet. Come back next week.
I have been chasing people in committees around this hospital for 3 months, trying to get approved for this study to save my life. And every time I manage to get somebody's attention, they can't help me because they're not ready. They don't have my paperwork, or they're moving, or they're on vacation, or they're sitting at home waiting for the cable guy. I get it. Life goes on. People have jobs. Things happen. Cancer happened to me. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna die. Not because there weren't people here to help me, but because they weren't ready. I'm dying in front of you right now. And if you have help to give me, I need it now. I need it right now.
Fine, Dr. Slayman?
No. Thank you.
Hi, Ellie. Dr. Slayman.
I'm sorry about the scene out there.
Oh, don't apologize. Are you kidding? Do you know how many fits I've had to throw around here myself? It's ridiculous. All right. It's official. You are the first subject in phase 3. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Slayman.
No, Ellie. Thank you. Carol's gonna be in shortly, all right? Okay.
guess she's around here somewhere.
Dr. Slayman? Hi.
Hello.
I just wanted to tell you thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Slayman, thank you for fighting for us.
All these people know Dad?
Yeah, and they're thanking him.
For what?
Helping them or someone they love.
Dr. Slayman, I just wanted to say thanks for giving my mom more time.
Who's your mom?
Nicole Wilson?
Well, I think I should be thanking you. Your mother was the first. We wouldn't be here without her.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. This is Slayman.
I'm coming down today. Meet me outside your building at 4:30. Don't be late.
Blake, why don't you just come to my office?
Just be there. Oh, look, you're late. I got a plane to catch. Look, I read all the data last night. I wanted you to hear it from me. Well, congratulations. We proved Herceptin officially works. More than anyone ever imagined except for you. I got to get to D.C. I'm showing the results to the FDA.
Do you need me to go? I can go. It's
Danny, I think I can handle this one. Don't tell anyone but Donna.
What about Lily?
And Lily. Good work.
You too.
Woohoo! Woo!
What are you doing home?
I just saw Blake.
Did you invite him over for...
Love you, Mom.